What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? Good. Well, I guess I should be saying good afternoon, everybody. How y'all doing? I am sitting down to start The Devil in Me. This is the... I'm trying to think how to phrase this. This is the last entry in, as far as I understand it, Phase 1 of the Dark Picture Anthology. I'm not sure if they're going to make more games after this, depending on how they sold. I'll talk a little bit more about my thoughts on the Dark Picture Anthology as a whole in a second, but this is the final entry that they have in this anthology series at the moment. I'm really kind of excited. It looked to me from the, like next time on after House of Ashes, that this was going to be kind of like, as far almost very kind of like Saw themed. I think they're locked in like an old hotel and they're being tormented by a serial killer. So, that's up my alley. I love psychological horror and shit like that. Yeah, whatever. Leave me alone, user agreement. Oh my god, skip to the end, accept it, skip to the end, yada yada yada. So yeah, as far as the anthology as a whole goes, what is my opinion? Man of Medan, loved it despite its easy to understand twist and campiness. Little Hope just did not grab me whatsoever. I mean, I liked some of the characters and some of the concepts that they were trying to go for, but as a whole, Little Hope did not enjoy it. And then they came back with House of Ashes, and I thought House of Ashes was damn good. I thought it was the best one of all of them. It was a lot of fun. Devil in Me, I'm super curious to see what it is. Let's see here. A group of documentary filmmakers receive a mysterious invite to a replica of the murder castle of H.H. Holmes. Oh, cool. America's first serial killer. They soon discover that they're being watched, and there is much more at stake than their viewing figures. Oh, cool. So this is serial killer in a hotel. Oh, I'm very excited for this. No, god damn it, I'm getting some drift in this controller. I decided to replace my Xbox controller, and now I'm thinking I might have to replace my PlayStation controller. Because this is real. I hate this. So I always play on medium, even though I guess what does difficulty really matter in one of these? For they have sown the wind, and they shall reap the whirlwind. Hosea 8:7. Every choice has a consequence. Some decisions save lives. Others lead to death. Choose wisely.
The wheel is 264 feet, Jeff. Can you imagine it?
Let's see, can I get my subtitles going? QTE warnings, don't care. Audio and language. Subtitles. There we go. So the wheel they're talking about is the Ferris wheel at the World's Fair. I can't remember the year, but it was in Chicago.
I bet you can see for 100 miles at the top. We should make that our first priority.
Whatever pleases you the most.
You please me the most.
You mean you are not weary of me after an entire day of marriage?
I will never be weary of you.
I shall hold you to that, my dear. I think we've arrived.
Okay, this looks like an upscaled PS4 game. Because I'm playing the PS5 version, but yeah, it is not a very,
Isn't this...
I'm not going to say it's not good looking, it's just...
Very nice.
It doesn't have that PS5 sharpness. It's like I said, it looks like a PS4 game that's being bumped to look a little better. So this one, they're really playing into the H.H. Holmes. H.H. Holmes was a doctor and, as they said, the first American serial killer.
It was a mad dash first thing this morning to get to the fair.
He ran this hotel in Chicago during the World's Fair there and murdered, I'm trying to remember the exact number, a lot of people.
Try again.
Like, he specially designed this hotel with sliding walls and everything to be able to hide his murders and everything. It's a really fascinating story.
Well, this does not bode well for the level of service we're in store for.
There's a really good book. I think it's Devil in the White City.
Let's sign in and go straight there.
We're not going anywhere if no one checks us in.
Slow service. That means they're making sure everything is perfect.
That's my Marie. Always finding that silver lining.
My sincere apologies for both startling you and for making you wait. My attention was needed elsewhere. I promise from here on out it will be nothing but silver linings. Welcome to the World's Fair Hotel. Please, sign in here. First time in Chicago. I'm going to hazard a guess and assume you're here to take in the exposition.
The fair, yes, but that's not all. Today is a very special day for us.
Oh, a honeymoon. How very, very lovely.
Perhaps my wife, Mrs. Whitman, would like to sign. Yes, today's the beginning of our honeymoon.
God, why are the performances so
In that
freaking
case,
stiff?
An upgrade is in order. A honeymoon suite it is.
Oh, well,
Like, I think they're trying to be old-timey, and it's just really stiff.
Nothing of it. The same rates as your regular room. The upgrade is on us.
I mean, I get why he's kind of like that, because he's a serial killer and he's going to kill these guys.
Thank you, Mr.
Holmes. Henry
Howard
Holmes.
Holmes.
You have a lovely hotel, Mr. Holmes.
Well, thank you very much. I designed and built most of it myself.
That's true.
you're an architect then?
Architect, designer, builder, doctor, artist. I'm a man of many interests.
Impressive.
I mean, he built certain rooms in this hotel, like gas chambers, and it is...
Take your luggage up to your room and ensure that everything is in order. Just make a note if you decide to purchase anything, and we will add it to your bill.
There was a time during in high school that I was really interested in this
Mr.
case.
Holmes. We appreciate it.
The pleasure is all mine.
Yeah, I have a morbid fascination with serial killers, and H.H. Holmes is a really interesting one. Like I said, check out, it's a book, The Devil in the White City, I do believe is the title. It's a good book that really, it goes through H.H. Holmes' life, it sets all this up. There was even there was a TV series, it was on the History Channel, so, you know, take it for what you will.
Now, what did I forget to bring?
Where some guy who has a familial relation. Well, interesting. It looks like there's like items that you're holding in hand just to purchase the tin of powder. Okay. Didn't necessarily choose to. It just, I didn't think I was going to look at all the items, but I guess I chose.
Oh, pardon me, miss.
Careful, you. My husband gets awfully cross with men who act fresh.
He sounds like a ripe fellow. How's the marriage going?
Lovely. Thanks for asking.
Well, let's just head up. I'm sure the room is ready.
See anything good over there at the jewelry counter? Anything fancy?
Wouldn't you like to know?
I think he's getting ready to bang. Just saying. Sorry to be crass. But yeah, there was a thing on the History Channel where he's a distant relative of Holmes, that he was trying to prove that Holmes was actually Jack the Ripper.
Hidden rooms?
There's a theory, but how accurate it is, I doubt it. I mean, hell, again, there's no way we can prove it. Seeing the fact that we don't know who Jack the Ripper was.
See what happens when you chase a thrill?
It's an interesting theory, though.
Get out of the Ferris wheel.
I know you won't be denied.
Wait, what's that?
Is this gonna be a oh my god, a Psycho moment? Come on. Bates' mother, he's gonna pull that. Ooh, sweet, they brought this back. Oh shit, I suck.
Are we lost?
A wrong turn, it would seem.
This room is being renovated. It's not safe.
Of course. We
You must have missed the sign saying private.
must have. We're very sorry.
I can't have you falling through floors and having your brains dashed out, can I?
No. Again, we apologize.
Think nothing of it. I'm only thinking of your safety. Wouldn't want you to get hurt.
Yeah, you said that. God damn. We just had the furnace replaced here in the house. And my parents keep going, oh, well, isn't it so nice? It's
Newlyweds. to the
so much
honeymoon.
quieter than the old furnace. And then, the exhaust of the furnace is literally across the hall from my door.
Do enjoy your stay. If you'll excuse me, I have work to return to.
And because I have no ventilation in my room, I keep my door open generally. Hell, even now it's open.
Goodness, this place is fit for a king.
Yeah, it just essentially I'm saying it's loud and it annoys the hell out of me.
Kiss this.
That is not very
God,
white.
what are you, 12?
Hey!
Bullseye!
You asked
Just
for
gonna, yeah.
Should I be frightened?
If you're smart.
It's a load screen.
Mercy, mercy! Okay, you win.
Anything broken?
Only my pride.
Yeah, that doesn't heal, by the way. Is it your
This
dick?
feels like some sort of treacherous plot.
Not at all. I have a gift for you.
I'm really leaning towards what I just said.
Close your eyes and face the mirror.
Aren't you clever and romantic? If I get a pillow to the face, I will sock you right in the kisser.
Bam! Straight to the moon!
Is there a problem?
No. Oh,
Okay, Mary chose purchased the tin of powder. Jeff gave Mary the necklace purchased from the jewelry counter. How does that... How do those two connect? I mean, I guess they're hotel guests, but still, that's weird.
Oh, Jeff, it's lovely. I love it.
good. Victory is mine. I'll let you have that bath now.
That probably means it's occupied.
It's jammed shut.
Maybe if we put a little weight into it?
And like I said, maybe somebody's in the bathroom.
Open sesame!
Do you ever assume that?
Why don't you have a shave while I take a quick bath? Then we can reconvene.
I know that word. It's French for something illicit.
Shush. Shave.
I think I forgot to pack my razor and kit.
I'm sure the pharmacy downstairs has them.
Don't be too long in that bath.
Don't
Gross.
you worry.
See, someone would say, AJ, do you have to be so crass and talk about banging and his dick? And then my statement would be, well, the game is clearly going that way, so yes. Yes, I do. I'm just trying to turn the camera and his head's flopping about. Holy crap.
Better not. I could have sworn this was the way we came up. What? Oh my God. Marie!
Yeah, she's already dead. Equip items I have in the inventory. Okay. Isn't that face powder when you're applying it to your sleeve? Maybe I've misunderstood what that stuff is, but okay. Ho 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 ho, risque. Close your eyes, children.
Is that you, darling? Jeff? Oh, are we playing another game?
I mean, I don't think those are his shoes. Yeah, let's not investigate. You know what? Now that I say that, maybe that was the bad choice. Though I don't think running around on a wet tile floor is a good idea.
Back already? You know, this...
Either
town
way, I
is
think she's
awfully
kind of dead.
big. I think there might be room for another body.
Oh, great. He's wearing a smock.
That's nice.
And sleeve condoms. I know there's a name for those. I don't know what to call them.
You don't know your own strength. Easy, dear. Jeff, that hurts.
Hello, my dear.
Uh,
We don't want to disturb the other guests. I really thought you'd have a little more pride in you.
huh. Well, there you go. I made the wrong choice.
There we are. Nice and quiet.
Gross.
What are you doing? If you've touched Marie,
You're a
I'll...
bit late with that sentiment, good sir. Is there a problem, sir?
Well, I mean, you did just kind of murder his wife. So...
Marie! God, no. Marie.
So this might be one of the coolest openings in any of these games. And the thing I like about this is pretty accurate. I mean, we're seeing things that really were in H.H. Holmes's murder hotel. You know, again, the shifting door, or the shifting walls, the gas chambers that were built in certain rooms, just a lot of the stuff. It's really fascinating. I mean, he killed, I think, upwards of 80 people, I think, in that hotel, and was disposing and hiding the bodies so easily.
In its place.
Wow, look at this.
Oh, it's wonderful.
Only the best for you, my dear.
Mother would simply die. It's so
I say,
opulent.
good man, do you work here?
Hello. Welcome to the World's Fair Hotel.
You know, and he was a man who didn't have... Oh, I love this song. It gets me copyright claimed every time, but I love it. I would never dream of, as long as I'm not getting videos blocked, I would never try and pull the song out. Oh, it's so good. Yeah, like I was saying, I really liked that opening sequence because it's very accurate to H.H. Holmes's hotel. Like I said, I mean, he killed upwards of, I think, 80 people, and that's what we know of. He used the chaos of the World's Fair going on to hide the fact that people were disappearing, and he killed almost indiscriminately. He didn't have a type of people that he actually necessarily targeted. He just pretty much killed anyone. It's a really interesting case if you're into, I'd say true crime kind of stuff, or as I would just say, if you're into like serial killers and their MOs and whatnot. He is a fascinating case. Can we just get a video game of this character? I love the Curator so much. Or just have this, or if anybody knows, has this guy ever read audiobooks? Because I'd love him to read me Goodnight Moon to help sleep.
Oh, you're here. Have you been waiting long? Welcome to my repository, a vast collection of stories that are dark, frightening, horrific. I am the curator. It's so good to have company. For a long time, I was on my own. I can barely recall a time when I wasn't here, watching over these tales. And what good are stories without somebody to experience them? This is a story about those who create, and the lengths they might go to for their art to be made pure. Art can elicit all sorts of reactions: delight, inspiration, desire, yes, but also doubt, fear, dread. The way you react, the decisions you make, will affect this story. Hidden in the world, you'll find dark pictures.
Oh, that's
They
cute.
give glimpses of the possible consequences of your choices. And sometimes it's the smallest choices that can have the biggest repercussions. You're responsible for what happens. You're culpable. I can't interfere. That's very much against the rules. I can only observe what happens and record any significant events. Oh. Ever seen one of these? They're very old. People used to call them obols. They'd put them in the mouth of the recently deceased to pay the ferryman. Look out for them. You'll find them in the strangest places. I'll be happy to exchange any that you find, and I'll certainly make it worth your while.
Curious.
Well, shall we start? Game is afoot. I will be watching.
Interesting that they go with a Sherlock Holmes quote.